Well, hello and welcome back again. And today it's bank holiday weekend, coming to the end of August now. And I wanted to just get out in the garden and do a few little jobs that need doing. Now, first things first, this black wall behind me there. I do like it since it's been painted, but it's a little bit plain. So as it's got two little recesses in it, I thought that I could put some black planters in there and fill them up maybe with some trailing plants. So out we went this morning and come back with a few bargains. So this is the first lot of bargains that I bought. I got 6 Heucheras here in B&M and they should have been £5 each, and I got them for £1 each. So they do need a little bit of trimming. As you can see, there's a few little dead pieces on them, but I'm sure with a little bit of plant food they'll come back as good as new. And I also bought 4 of these. I think these were £3.99 each, and I've drilled some holes there in the bottom, or rather my husband drilled some holes in the bottom, and this is what I'm going to fill up with some things that I've got already in the garden. I'll use the Heucheras, and I was thinking, don't look at the mess that I've been making here because I've been busy here already potting up. So I laid a black bag down and what a mess, but I will get it sorted out. I also bought a new pot for my Acer, as the wind blew it and the nice terracotta pot that it was in fell over and smashed. But I am going to be using that. As you can see, I've broken it up and I'm going to use that as some crocks in the bottom of some of my planters. So I've made myself now a cup of coffee, and this is the compost that I'm going to be using. I usually use a bit of John Innes number 3, but they didn't have any in stock, so this one will have to do. So I'm going to start by smashing up some of these crocks and placing them inside the bottom of the planters. The lovely Agapanthus fireworks I did have planted here, but I've dug that up today and I've split it. I had to saw it in half and I placed it in the 2 pots. I bought a pack of 3 pots, so I've put my Acer in one and the other 2 pots I've used for my Agapanthus. I was looking up on YouTube to see how to overwinter these Agapanthus, and most of the things that I was seeing was that they don't really like being in the ground over winter and that they do quite like to be pot bound. So I've put the 2 of them into this pot here, or 2 pots, and during the winter months I'll just put them inside the greenhouse for overwintering. So I'm going to put a layer of compost in, and then on top of that I'm going to sprinkle what I bought, some Miracle Grow plant food. Give that a mix in, and then put in the Heucheras. So I'm just going to take as much of the dead little bits from underneath and put them in a compost bin later. And pop them in the pot. Some nice roots on these. You can't really go wrong for £1 each. I've got to squash them in a little bit though. I'm sure they'll be fine. The one good thing that I do like about Heucheras is that they're evergreen, so they'll give interest throughout the summer and the winter. Just need to pick off the dead leaves after the winter and then they regrow. Also ideal for putting in the front of borders. I'm a proper messy worker once I get started, which is why I'm not doing this inside my greenhouse, because I like to keep my greenhouse nice and tidy. I don't mind potting up small things in there. But I'm not going to mess it up by doing a big job like this. And hopefully now these will fill out in time and spill over the edges of the wall. So the idea is, by getting black pots, that the pots will disappear into the wall and you'll just see the colourful plants. Maybe next year I'll put something different there, but for now this is a nice budget option, and I couldn't leave these there for £1 each. Give them a water. And a good firming in. Hopefully they'll brighten up that wall. Right, I've cleared up the mess now, and now you can see everything's been watered and my acer is in the new pot. And there's my 2 little Agapanthus that I made out of the plants. And walking down the garden now, where it was, I've just planted a little begonia that I had around in the garden. I also jiggled around a few plants in this area. I haven't bought anything new to go in here, just that grass there, that was really on the end and didn't really look that good there, so I switched them around, put the begonia there and put the grass over that side. So are you ready now for the new wall? So moving up. So I planted the Heucheras and some of the trailing plants that I already had in some planters, and popped them into the recesses. Plan was that by buying the black pots, they would just completely disappear into the wall. And looking at it, I think it's really worked. Don't ask me what the other plants are, they're just things that I had lying about in pots already. But I'm really pleased with the outcome of that. So we've still got half of the original mural on the wall, but on the new wall, the half that fell down in March, that's that's the part that I've painted black. And now you can see that I've added some planters with some trailing plants, and I think it breaks up that wall quite nice. Well, the weather forecast has been completely wrong for this bank holiday, and what was supposed to have been raining all weekend has turned out to be nice, warm and sunny. So wherever you are, I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.